Here are 2 mindful walking exercises, one indoors, one outdoors. You don't need any previous experience in mindfulness practice, but you should practice the first one a few times before trying the one outside. You will probably want to listen to this recording the first couple of times you do these exercises, after which you could go it alone, which will enhance the sense of presence and spaciousness that such exercises are intended to help with. First, the indoor exercise. You need at least 10 minutes, or longer if you wish. You need somewhere relatively quiet, preferably on your own, somewhere you won't be disturbed, with devices muted or switched off. And you need between 8 and 15 feet of floor space. You're going to start by standing still for a few minutes, and then you're going to walk up and down in a line. That is all. Very simple. So begin by standing naturally, with your feet about hip width apart, toes pointing forwards, and arms at rest by your sides. Make sure you have your 8 to 15 feet of floor space in front of you. Allow your back to be relatively upright while respecting the natural curvature of your spine. Head poised gently on top of your shoulders. Allow your gaze to be soft and slightly downward, about a 45-degree angle towards the floor. Relax. Just stand. Take 2 or 3 deep in breaths, letting the breath flow out in its own time. Then allow the breath to return to its natural rhythm. Gently compose your mind on the vertical sense of the body, its uprightness, the natural ease of simply standing. Take these moments to become aware of the body as a whole. Feel it. Tune into the total experience of the body, its many varied sensations and feelings. Maybe you have some sense of moods, emotions or thoughts that are also present. If so, just notice these. Let things be as they are. And for now, allow bodily experience to be centre stage in awareness, cultivating an overall sense of what is happening from the surface of the skin inwards. Now deliberately become aware of the sensations of contact between the feet and the floor. Perhaps sensations of pressure or temperature. The ground supports you, holds you upright. You don't need to do anything to be connected to the earth. And just notice these sensations of contact between the feet and the floor. Now you're going to begin walking very slowly, one step at a time, focusing your attention on the sole of each moving foot. So take a normal step, but stay slow. And as you do this, tune into the sensations that accompany the motion of the body, the movement of the lower leg down into the foot and down to the sole of the foot. Let the next step follow as it naturally would. Keep the pace slow as you can go. It's taking steps. If you're losing your balance, widen your stance until you find steadiness again. As you take each step, keep your attention on the sensations in the moving foot. Allow these feelings to be in the spotlight of awareness. Just feeling, sensing what is happening in this area of the body. So as you walk, your attention is relocating from one foot to the other. When you get to the end of your line, stop. Come back to standing. Pause. Check your breath is free and easy. Turn 180 degrees so you've got the same floor space in front of you. Pause again. Breathe. Relax. Just standing. Feet hip width apart, toes pointing forwards, arms at rest by your sides. Now take one step and another. Walk back along the same line, as slow as you can go. With each step, as best you can, invite your attention to the contact between the soles of the feet and the ground. Use the sensations of contact between the sole of the moving foot and the floor as a way of anchoring yourself in the present. Notice and feel each step. Notice the changing pattern of physical sensations in the feet, in the legs perhaps, as they alternately receive the weight of the body. Relax. Let go of any concepts about walking. Let the body walk itself. Walking is automatic. It doesn't require thought. It just happens. So let it just happen. When you get to the end of your line, pause. Turn, pause again, relax, just standing, take one step. Now as you walk up and down, distractions will arise. The mind will get caught up in chains of thought, sounds or visual phenomena. This is normal. As soon as you realise the mind has wandered, gently and patiently escort the attention back to the sensations of contact between the feet and the ground. And just re-establishing your intention to be present, to be with just one step. And keep going, just walking. Pausing at the end of the line, turning, pausing, walking. One step at a time. No need to get anywhere. Just one step. This step. This step. This step. Now, The outdoor exercise number 2. You're going to use your indoor practice to help you take a walk outside for the simple experience of walking. The pace might be faster. You're probably not going to be walking up and down in a line, but you can if you want. The principle, though, is the same. As best you can, being present to each step and using the contact with the ground as a reference point to bring you back to the here and now. Rather than having to go somewhere, use this walk as a break from having to do anything. So here it would be useful to make a distinction between aim and objective. So when we walk, the aim is usually to get to wherever we're going. The objective is how you get there. With this walk, the objective is more important than the aim, and the objective is to proceed mindfully, aware of each footstep. So, when you're ready, off you go. Walk naturally. The only difference to how you would normally walk is that you are deliberately applying your mind to what you are doing as you are doing it. Adjust your pace to suit your state of mind. Walk faster if drowsy or if there's a lot of thinking. Walk slower if you feel restless or irritable. Gazing softly ahead. As you take each step, tune into the sensations that accompany the motion of the body. Give particular attention to the contact between the soles of the feet and the ground. Use these contact points as a way of anchoring yourself in the present. You can experiment with having these contact points in the foreground and in the background, allowing a broader awareness of the body as a whole, moving through the world. Keep it simple, one step at a time. Notice and feel the changing pattern of physical sensations in the legs and feet as they alternately receive the weight of your body. Let go of ideas about walking. Let the body walk itself. Let the thinking part of you take a back seat. Stay with the flow of the movement. Thoughts and sensory distractions will arise, of course. That's fine. Your mind will wander. That's fine too. It's what minds do. When you realise this has happened, gently and patiently escort the attention back to the sensations of contact between the feet and the ground, re-establishing the intention to be present, coming back to this step that's happening right now. Don't expect the mind to be still, and no need to make a big deal out of whatever the thinking mind gets up to. Allow whatever arises in the mind to come and go, to pass through. So keep coming back to the experience of walking, just walking, the sensations of touch and movement, dwelling in the fluidity of each moment, keeping it simple.